Okay. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over not only the biggest patch I think we've seen in not only so long, but the biggest balance to life for Marvel Snap. Everything, and I mean everything, has been addressed for the most part, and they've even brought back some past history. It's pretty interesting. We're going to go over these patch notes, but before we do, if you guys can, give me a like and subscribe. It will help me with my algorithm and helping me getting more of my Marvel Snap content that I post daily onto your feed and to others' feed, and yeah, vice versa. If you guys can, please do that for me. It'd be so great. Love you guys. Thank you. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into these patch notes. So, right off the bat, we're going to be just kind of going, column by column and just kind of giving a quick review on it and my reactions to it. Now, I've read a couple of this off stream already, and I have already had a bunch of ideas and understandings. I even got to do some testing for this, but this is going to be my not only reaction, but my kind of review and my opinion on what I actually believe this is going to be doing for the game. I've watched some other streamers and I've seen what they've said about it. Now, I will say there is a couple of things that a lot of other streamers that I have noticed have not been covering in terms of some of the bigger details. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right to the first one. So right here, ultimate variants are some of the, weekly spotlight. When a new Series 5 card releases, it will be immediately featured in its own section. So what this basically means, and I'm going to show you real quick, in the item shop, this is what it's basically talking about. Now, instead of the token shop just having one area, it's basically going to have three. And this is huge because you're going to have the new cards area where it's going to basically be there, I think, for like a whole week. So you don't miss your chance to get that new card. You're going to have cards that have already been featured that you can snag. This is going to be really big for people that are like in the Series 3 area because, they're going to constantly want to get cards that they want to get that aren't going to be there. And then you're going to have your ultimate variants, which are, you can pin basically these at any time. Now, this is really cool for me because now it gives you a little bit more of like a good feeling to want to go and check out the shop. So basically, let's go right back to this right here. Series 4 cards, this selection function nearly are the same as previous, but only features Series 4s and 5 cards. This section will feature a card you don't own from all currently available Series 4 and 5s and rotates every hour. Series 5 cards will be added to this section once they leave the weekly spot. So for instance, if you didn't get a new card, you'll have it in the other section after a week, which isn't that bad at all. You just got to find your chance to get it. All right, so game board update. We have made some updates to our game board. Check out the new art and feature. Basically, the background of the game now looks a little bit more like, I would say, like the Thanos throne style. It kind of looks like you're on like a big rock and you have some details in the back. Really cool. Really great. I hope in the future they actually give us some basically, the ability to buy backgrounds. That would be really cool. I've seen that in other games. Now, the seasonal drops. Some cards have been dropped to a lower series. Card drops from Series 5 to 4 are Ghost, Stature, and MODOK. So that's really cool. You'll be able to get MODOK a lot sooner now if you didn't get it in the Battle Pass. And then the Series 4 to Series 3 is Shuri, Bast, Valkyrie, Super Skrull, and Black Panther. Now, I own all of these already, so I'm not going to be basically getting these. But for those that don't have it, that's awesome. You guys are now going to be a part of the bigger fun. Cards that you're really probably going to want to snag are obviously your Shuri. Bast is amazing. I just got him. Valkyrie is one of the best tech cards. She's great in terms of having more access to, because with cards like, when Shuri's in a full effect, she's going to be able to hard counter Shuri in its own right. Especially now that you have to be sectioned off to playing that lane. And then Black Panther has been around forever, and the fact that if you didn't play the game earlier, you'll have access to that now. Super Skrull, super slipped on card. I have been a big advocate of this card for some time. I love playing it. I have like 2 or 3 variants that I've personally bought for it. It's a fun card, and now going into the new meta, I really think a lot more ongoing, especially with the fact that Jeff's around more often now. You're going to see a lot more Professor X. It'll be really fun to see Super Skrull and a lot more of other things occur with that, on how it's going to be going. General updates. Players that reach infinite rank will only play against infinite rank players. This is huge, especially for those that don't want that want to climb. You no longer have to be gatekeeped by people with infinite card backs that have already reached it. And basically, I can't tell you enough how much of an advocate I've been on people that they're basically gatekeeping people with Galactus decks. Like, I run into Galactus players all the time and they have infinite backs. Not saying like it's not a broken card or anything, but the fact that I'm seeing people play top tier decks right now in the current versions, and it's literally, I can only, if I weren't infinite, I would be so adamantly mad that I'm constantly would be running against these type of players on a normal basis, basically just gatekeeping you. It's really frustrating to have to see that happen, and now it's no longer a thing. Awesome. I even told my brother, it is your time now to go get to infinite. You don't have to be worried about top ranked players at the level 50 or 60 level, even though you're at 50 and 60. He was running into infinite players all of the time. So he's never hit infinite, and I hope that he goes for it now. When you tap a card from the details in the shop or collection, the card details screen now, the features, artists, credits, card series, labels, series 3s, 4s, 5s, a variant rarity labeled. Now, what this actually means, this is so cool because I saw this on my own before reading this. Now, when you go into an area, right, for instance, and you click on a card, when you click up here on the top, you're going to now see the top area here where it says super rare. You're going to start seeing that more in your cards. So, for instance, if it's a standard rare, you're going to just see it right on the top. It's just going to say rare. Now, if you have an ultimate, for instance, so let's go ahead and find, I think I have the Thor one that I can show you. For instance, actually, I have a ultimate rare, Storm. You'll see it says ultimate on top. It's kind of covered by her head. For instance, if you go to the Thor, let me see here. I'll go to energy and we'll go to Thor. Let's see here. Thor, 3 cost. He is a 3/4, I believe. Let's see here. Right here. I have the ultimate Thor. You're going to see ultimate above his name. So basically that's what it means. I think this is great because cards that are just standard series 3, you're going to just start seeing those above their head. Series 3. And that's really cool. I think that's a really cool effect. If you really want to know if something's super rare, it'll say series 5 on top, or it'll say super rare, which I think is honestly just so freaking cool. So let's go back to where it says, when inspecting cards in game now, you can flip them. So that means now, if you want to see someone's card back, you can flip it. I've actually been pushing for this for some time. I think this is great because when if you weren't paying attention, you can now see if someone is running an infinite deck. But now it's kind of not needed, but you can still see what card decks they're running. Or card backings, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. After roughly 10 hours of gameplay a day, players will stop earning season pass XP from gameplay for the remainder of the day. A lot of people are EXP boosting. I have a friend in particular, I'm not going to name names, he knows who he is. He has a boosting deck where you basically play like 3 rounds. You have a high tempo and then you just retreat and then you gain full access because you won 3 lanes, even though you lost the game. You won 3 lanes and it will give you like, I think like 50 XP, or it'll give you like 30 XP, and you do this for like an hour. You could go up 1 rank a level a day. You could honestly max out the battle pass like within a couple of hours, or like basically like a course of a couple of days on top of the challenges. Kind of ridiculous. I think that's great. Collection level track has been extended. This is basically for those that have basically max out the collection level. This is not pretty much, this is 99.9 of players aren't going to have to worry about this, but for those that have, basically now they can start grinding again, which is kind of funny. I think they weren't even able to like pull out cards. I think all the new cards added, they weren't able to pull those out, which is kind of funny. All those new titles, everything they added. New audios for Schoolgirl, new locations for Camp Lehigh, and the VO support for Ty and Asian. I guess it's for those countries. Now we're going to go over the card balances. This is this is crazy. Okay, so check it out. We've got card updates. Shuri previously was a 4-2 on reveal, and it's going to stay a 4-2 on reveal. But it is now double from what it was, double the power of the next card you play. The newest, the new writing to this is if you play your next card here, double its power. So what this means right off the bat is a lot of people would essentially play Shuri in one lane, and then they would have a Cosmo that they had played like prior hand. This is going to stop people from being able to hide themselves and protect themselves behind like Cosmos. You no longer can hide a card behind Cosmo for the most part, except for maybe like cards that can move, like I would say Vision on the other part, because he can move. But what this means is you can now basically, you can't play Shuri and then play a card in another lane and protect them. You have to basically telegraph your play. Is this going to be a big deal? I'm not sure. I think it's a great move in the right step. I've been saying this for some time, that either you nerf her ability of how much power she gives, maybe like give a 5 or 10 to that card, or basically, you have to play in that lane or something, telegraph it. Do I think it's really going to make the biggest step? Probably, just because, you'll be able to Shang-Chi it now if you're not in an armor lane. But for the most part, one of the next card is going to essentially not be protected to some degree. Leech, this is on the other hand, is going to be pretty nuts. Now, he was previously, it was a 5-3 with an on reveal. Now, this is the part that's interesting because a lot of people still don't know this. He is no longer an on reveal, but this is the previous version. On reveal, remove the abilities from all cards in your opponent's hand. The new version will remain the same stats, but at the start of turn 6, remove all abilities from cards in your opponent's hands. This is no longer an on reveal. It's more of a Dracula's effect, where as long as it's on the field, the effect is going to happen in the course of time. So you could say play this on turn 2. Their abilities aren't going to be removed until like turn 6. What this actually means, and this is going to be interesting because there's a Lockjaw nerf after this. His biggest benefit and the biggest downfall of him was that he was low powered, but you would make up for this basically by playing him into like Lockjaws, right? You get the effect of Leech while removing his downside and then getting a bigger card. He basically has to stay on the field. So now it's more of a commitment. You're going to have to ramp up into him now in order to really gain his effect. Thus meaning players now will have to, in order to counteract this, they will have to play their cards earlier, which comes to the effect of Lockjaw. Typically, people would play Lockjaw or Leech into a Lockjaw, use the on reveal, and then pump out a better card. This now just means he has to stay on the field. Thus, the skill ceiling of it is a lot different now. It's not going to be as easy to counter, but you'll probably see him a lot less because it is a big commitment to drop a 5-3 on turn 5. Like, that is a big commitment. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Lockjaws. So this is kind of sad, but it is also, there is a plus to this, and not a lot of people are talking about this. Lockjaw now is a previous 3-2. After you play a card here, swap it with a card in your deck. The new update is we're going to remain him the same cost and the same power, but after you play a card here, swap it with a card in your deck once per turn. Once per turn. So what this means is you no longer can dump out multiple 0 costs into Lockjaw on the last turn, thus giving you a whole bunch of cards. You can only do it once. That kind of sucks because, is that going to remove the abilities of like cards like Jane Foster and Thor? I liked playing cards like that. Nathan Scott, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. This is going to be very interesting because now what's going to happen is, you can only play one card in this. The plus side, though, this is huge. Now, if you want to play a card into, say, Lockjaw to win that lane, you can actually play a 0 cost, use that one-time effect, like almost like a 1/4 effect, and then you can play something big after it and not have to have the issues of re-rolling that second card. So, for instance, if you want to play like a Infinite turn 6, right, just or a Giganto in a turn in left lane, he won't get cycled out as long as you play a card before it. That's actually kind of cool, and that'll be very interesting to see how that's going to play out. I'm definitely going to be playing my old Lockjaw deck that I originally hit Infinite for the first time with. I'm going to be using that deck to kind of see how it works out with the Thor and Jane Foster, because that's like my favorite deck of all time. America Chavez. Now, she's going to get changed, and it's going to be very interesting. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and read it here. Previously, you always draw this card on turn 6 and not before. The new update is going to keep her the same cost and power. Starts on the bottom of your deck. Draw this on turn 6. There's a couple of reasons why they made this change. One, I actually pointed this out to my friend we were playing. I was like, every time I play, every time I have I play a Galactus deck, and a lot of Yondus use that because, they'll have Null in their deck for Galactus. It always seemed to hit America Chavez. And the reason that is she used to always pretty much sit on the top of your deck for the most part, and it would hit her. So you would still, you don't use America Chavez to actually play, you use it to filter out the deck. Thus, it's interesting how it works, because now you'll still get the same effects of her while she filters out, but she wouldn't basically harm the deck. Now, so there's a couple reasons why they changed this. There are cards like Howard the Duck coming, and the Iron Lad. One of them is going to basically allow you to see. I think Howard the Duck is an ongoing where you're allowed to see the top of your deck, basically like ongoing. You'll always get to see the next card you're going to pull. And then Iron Lad, I think, is like you copy the next card on the top of your deck. And when America Chavez sits on top, it's basically going to interfere with that. So that was kind of the big, drawback to it. So going forward, America Chavez still going to filter out your deck. She's just not going to sit on top anymore. It's going to sit on bottom. Now, Jubilee, this was actually intertwined with this, and we're going to read this now. Jubilee was previously an on reveal. Add a card from the top. Add a card from your deck to this location. The new one is going to remain the same power, same cost. Add the top card of your deck to this location. So with that being said, the big problem was that America Chavez used to always sit on the top of the deck, and Jubilee, for some reason, would always pull her over anything else. So for a turn 5, you were basically pulling like a 9 power. Technically, you were pulling 10 power because it was Jubilee, which is 1 cost plus the 9. And so, yeah, you'd basically, on turn 4, you'd pull a 10 cost. But now that that's gone, it'll help you out in terms of pulling other things you do want to pull. And you're basically not going to be pulling America Chavez as often anymore. So that's kind of cool. Leader. Now they have finally brought back the man, the myth, the legend, the infamous villain himself. He was previously, after the post nerfs, a 6/7 with the ability of all cards on reveal was copy all cards from your opponent's that your opponent played at this location on the right here. Sorry, I totally dyslexic. On reveal was copy all cards your opponent played to the location right of here, but on your side. They got rid of that. They nerfed his power, so now he's a 6/2 with an on reveal. So he's back to the power he used to have, but copy the enemy's cards with highest power played this turn, but on your side. We actually friend of mine, Paz, and my friend shout outs to my friend Mad Dog. They went ahead and tested this, and I got the information from them as I asked questions. I was at work, so I had to ask them. They tested it out with 3 scenarios. They tested it out with basically Devil Dino's ongoing and a 1 cost with higher power. So for instance, we're going to take a couple scenarios. In this instance, you would have a card like Devil Dino and Zero. Both have the same power output. He is more, Leader is now more of a priority card, which is very interesting. If you do not have priority, if they play Devil Dino and Zero, both have technically 3 power each, their ongoing will proc. And basically, their ongoing will now activate, giving the Devil Dino higher power. In this case, it will copy the Devil Dino because it was activated and it was higher power. So yes, the ongoings do take into effect. It is not like the other instances where, you know, you have, I think it was like Valkyrie would make a card go 3, but ongoings would stay the same abilities. It's not like that at all. So with that being into the effect of what it is, if you don't have priority with Leader, if you do have priority with Leader, basically it'll copy both cards instead of just the Devil Dino, because Zero has 3 power and Devil Dino technically has 3 power. So if it is equal power, he will copy all cards of highest power equal, no matter what. So if you play 4 cards with like 2 cost each, he will copy all 4 of those cards as long as he can fit it on the board. Nathan Scott, so Jubilee's synergy with Howard? Yes, kind of. I think it's either Howard or it's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to play out with, I think it's Iron Lad or Howard the Duck. Yeah, he'll do it. But back to Leader. Leader will basically now, if you have the priority, if for instance they play a card scenario where you're playing Devil Dino, and then say for instance they play a Titania, right? And you have priority as Leader, you will copy the Titania. You will not copy the Devil Dino. So you need to make sure when you're playing your cards, if you don't have priority and you're playing an ongoing that's going to get ramped up, like say a Devil Dino, a Darkhawk, or a Ronin, play them last, because it's just safer to play them last at that point. Yeah. Taskmaster, on the other hand, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because She-Hulk, if you skip that turn for She-Hulk Taskmaster, you will copy those cards, but you're not going to, the Taskmaster will not copy the She-Hulk. He'll copy the last card that you played, so he'll copy the, what is it called? Leader. This has always been a thing. I've always been an advocate back in the day when Leader was really good. I always said, you know, he does get countered by other cards like, you know, Hela, because he didn't discard anything the game during that whole game. Taskmaster, he can't really copy because, you know, he just doesn't get the same benefits of what you played last, because Leader is the last card you played. And the Destroyers now are far more common. So Leader can still get ruined by far more Destroyers because of how prevalent Destroyer is now in the current version with, you know, Null and other things. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays. Do I think Leader is going to be great again? I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be played more often. Do I think he's going to win the same amount of rate as he once did? No. And do I think he was good back then? Yes. But at the same time, I was a believer of that. Once you got into the higher ranks, Leader became less of a problem because you were running against people that had more cards. Nowadays, everyone has finished their pull 3s, their series 3 lists. So he stopped being an issue for those that had answers to him. When you didn't have the card essentially and you were running up against him, it was pretty oppressive. So with that being said, they did a whole bunch of bug fixes. For instance, the game no longer crashes on Android devices. I don't really like to read a whole lot of these just because, I don't know. I just never really see them, but I'll read, I guess. There is no longer an infinite loop if Morph spawns randomly. Copies of Kang, I never really saw that. Series 3 token shop should now display properly when you have collected all Series 3 cards. Tapping duplicate Kangs in play while turn in rewind. Spotlight cards in the Season Pass UI can now be focused by tapping anywhere on the card. Credit/gold deep linking should now navigate to the shop from the rewards/missions details view. That's kind of cool. I don't really know a whole lot of these, to be completely honest. But yeah, I know that there's also Kitty Pryde is now going to become an official free card. Yeah. So originally she was breaking the game. Previous design, Kitty Pryde, you can now return this card to your hand to gain +2. The new design, when this returns to your hand, +2 power, returns at the start of each turn. So turn 6, going into, the game ending, she won't return. The reason why it was actually a problematic issue was that, for instance, if you actually played her on the field, and if you got like multiple versions of her, like for instance from Bar Sinister or things like that, it's really interesting because it was giving the game a lot of information. So for instance, Bar Sinister makes 4 copies of her. You take her, put in your deck, 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 and you're putting them back on the field, right? So you're taking it, putting it, taking it, putting it, taking it, putting it. There's a lot of interactions and nothing is actually being played, thus clogging up the amount of information and actually, I would say breaking the game or causing the game to basically overload on the information, thus making the game crash. So for those that invested and got the card early, they're going to get rewarded. Those that did not are not. Do I think this is fair? Yes. I've heard an argument of other people saying that that's not fair, but I'm going to say why. This is my opinion, and that's fine if you don't want to agree with this, but they did buy the card early, so they are going to be getting, basically it says right here, to apologize for the inconvenience, we're taking the following steps as compensation. Later this week, currently, Kitty Pryde owners will receive, so those that bought, 8,000 tokens. They are going to be getting 2,000 tokens extra of what they purchased. I didn't buy the card, but I think this is actually great because I said that those that bought the card should get reimbursed to some degree. They are going to be giving the card out for free to everyone, so they're basically getting 2,000. So they basically spent 6,000 tokens on a card and didn't even get to play it for a good amount of time. So with that being said, they're getting reimbursed plus a little extra to make up for that time. Tokens are scarce. They're hard to come by. They invested the time into it. Does it suck that we are probably going to not get the Kitty Pryde base avatar? Yeah, it does suck. That there's an item that we're never going to get to have. Yeah, it sucks. But you know what? It's whatever. It's not a make or break for me. Like it's not going to ultimately interfere with everything. I don't think you could personally collect almost everything in every game anyways. I tried to do that in Halo and it got to the point where it just wasn't worth it anymore, and eventually you will stop too. In May patch, all players will receive the reworked Kitty Pryde for free. So yeah, that is about it for this. I'm really excited because your boy just got Jeff. That is right. My name is Jeff. I cannot wait for this. Will you copy Titania and then she flips to your opponent? It depends on the side that you play it on, but I would assume yes, whoever has priority. It's all scenario based, but she will act the same if there's room to move. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to start doing some highlights on basically some Jeff highlights. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. If you want to stick around, we will be continuously playing some more Jeff to make some more Jeff content. And yes, okay, well, let's go ahead and get some games in. Actually, I'm going to stop my, I guess I'll just play it out because we're going to have to anyways, right? So let's go ahead and play some Jeff. Jeff is fun, and I have been waiting for this card for some time. But he is just so lovable. I love his little his animations, and he's just so cute. All right, so we got Limbo off the bat. We do have Storm in this deck, and I think Storm is super fun to play because, well, I like to interrupt Limbos. Limbos people never account for, and you just ruin their day. We got Jeff, but we're gonna play your boy Devil Dino. This is a lockdown Silver Surfer deck with Yef. Hefe, bro. Hefe, bruh. We're gonna play here. That'll be fantastic. If he wants to get rid of that location, he can. I am going to wait. Does Jeff die if you play him into there? You can move this once. If nothing can stop you from moving or playing this at a location. Can he play into Death's Domain? We're gonna try it. We're actually just gonna go for it. I don't care. We're doing it for science, dude. We're doing it for science. All right, we're gonna do this for science. Wait, what is that Cosmo back? Wait, you've never seen this before? Yes, I have. What is that card back? How do you flip it? Oh, it's on the bottom left. Bottom left flips. Is that part of the battle pass? Team Dog? I like that. All right, we're going to play Jeff into here. Oh, wait. No. We can't do that because the locations have been nerfed. So we're going to just play here. Yeah, it's a free pass. It's in the free pass event. It's in the free pass event? Oh. Okay, well, let's see where we're going to play. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're winning this. If he skips a turn, which I think he's going to do, so that, hey, he can play like a She-Hulk or whatever, we'll see. I'm going to just drop Jeff. I'm going to drop Storm, and we're going to win. We're going to win really good. I want to know, does Death's Domain play Jeff? Does he kill Jeff? Nathan, by the way, I really appreciate you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you so much. Much love. We stream and we post every single day. All right, let's go ahead and play Hjef. And let's go ahead. What's he playing? He's playing Beast, Kill Monkey, and yeah, why don't we just kill him? Actually, let's just make sure we ramp up here. All right, Jeff, don't die. No, he does die. So he can be stopped. All right, all I need is Silver Surfer. Yes. I love streamer loot. Okay. We're going to play this here and play this here. We're going to snap. This guy loses. He loses. Loses. Actually, let's play this here first, just in case. GG's, bro. You didn't play anything. That is right. That is game, and it is over. Boom. We went all locations. I'm so sorry, Jeff, for killing you. That sucks. That's an 8-cuber, too. I'd be so heated if that wasn't this guy's shoes. I think he had She-Hulk. Let me see here. Let me look at his deck. I'm pretty sure he had She-Hulk. He did have She-Hulk. He had Wasp, Hood, Sunspot, Iceman, Angela, Hitmonkey, Beast, Carnage, Mysterio, Bishop, Moongirl, and She-Hulk. He tried to skip to double play She-Hulk for free and got punished for it. Outsmarted. My dude. Suck balls. I'm so sorry, Jeff. Ooh. I have yet to put Professor X on the field with Yef. With Yef. Alrighty, so he's got the Ant-Man. That's cute. Cards with no abilities. I think we honestly cards with no abilities. We'll just put this here. We can either kill off the Ant-Man depending if he plays a lot, or we can just chill on the on that, and then yeah, it'll be fun. Bro, play your turn. No, that goes Brood. What is he playing? Ant-Man, Yondu, Professor X. Yes, let's go. We're gonna have to play here. Okay. So, we'll play the Polaris. Then we're gonna play Juggernaut, or we'll play Killmonger actually, because then that's just gonna kill him. Cosmo, that sucks, but that's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's just go ahead and play this here and this here. We just gotta find an area that we can Professor X. No, dude. No, he gets a free Jeff. What do you mean? Oh, we're gonna lose this. We lost this one, dude. Come on, bro. He gets to move it into that area for free. Actually, we can still win this. Yeah, we can still win this. I think we do this. No. Well, he'll move off of that. And then we can just move him there. I think this is fine. Well, fine. We win there. I don't think we need the Silver Surfer. I think we just need to win this location. He's gonna dump out whatever he has. So let's just play this out. I can't explain to you why I want to do this, but I also have Jeff, and I bumped these two off, thus making me win the middle. He has Warpath, perfect, and Electra, perfect. That's a dub. Suck balls, bro. I didn't think he was gonna. I actually didn't think he was going to cook the Sunspot at all. Like, not well enough to win. So, yes, we win with Jeff. Jeff is my new buddy. He's so good. Uh-oh, it's Fiverr. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, he's got Wasp. He played it first, though. Okay. We'll just do this. we'll yank over a card. Or should we... We'll just do this. Because we can win this location because we have Juggernaut and we can get Jeff. If we don't get Jeff, it's fine. We still have Maximus, which Maximus and Juggernaut, either one of them, is actually so strong for what it is. Brood. Okay. 6 power. And then that'll get bumped. And then we can still... let's see here. Actually, I have some options here. We'll bump him off. Hopefully he doesn't go where I need him to go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, he's winning there. It's interesting play. Six power or that. I think we do this. I could actually maybe run a slight Patriot with a little bit of Jeff. Wouldn't be the worst.
I'm on to something.
Sarah. Okay. And then Iceman. I think this might be fine. I wish I had Jeff. Jeff. It'll be interesting to see how I win this. I'm really trying to win that right lane when I shouldn't. He's going to buff up cards again, so we'll see what happens. Let's go, Fiverr. Let's see what you got. I like doing that now. That's like my new favorite thing. Bro, play your turn. We get it. Sarah players have to be like Al Kanafis over here. Like, oh, I'm doing so much math. Come on, bro. Oh, here we go. Blue Marvel. Okay. Fast. And Mysterio. Here you go. And it's not enough. That sucks. Yeah, that's a lot of thinking he had to do there. Lots of thinking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs and get me a juice. Okay, we got Jeff. All right. And we got Sakar. All right. Yeah, we got Brood. Yeah. Oh, he's playing good, bro. Congrats. You're playing Galactus. Let's go. All right, cool. We're going to snap because if Danger Room doesn't kill the goose, he is going to retreat. Galactus player, big brain to the left. Let's go. Let's see what it is. It's Electro. Or a wave. There it is. And let's go. We win. He retreats. Go ahead. Please retreat. Do us all a big boy favor. Come on. Come on. We already know. It's happening. It's going to happen. Just play it, bro. We already know. You're going for it, bro. You're going for it. He can't play on the left. He has to play in the middle. He has to. He has to. We'll play here. Because then I can just move him. It don't matter to me. Hobgoblin. Now he retreats. Galactus players, dude. You are so smart. Let's go, dude. Let's see what you got. You're losing. Let's go. Let's see. Nimrod? Okay. This is going to be funny. We'll move him over and we'll do this. Does it matter? Oh, please destroy it. Dang it. Well, that looks like it might be game. I mean, he's going to play Destroyer, but he can't. He has to play it in the middle. So, we just need to win the left and the right. Because if he plays Destroyer or anything else, I think we'll be chilling. So, okay, let me think here. Destroyer in the middle, because that's all he can do. Yeah, he retreats. Bang, 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 bang. Look at this. Right here, look at this. Look at this is the deck. Oh, like I didn't see this coming. Wolverine, Green Goblin, Electro Wave, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Hobgoblin, Nimrod, Galactus, America Chavez, Destroyer, and Death. Brain dead player, bro. Like, dude. You really try to cheese people out of wins. Brain dead, bro. Brain dead. Spider-Man. 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 Oh, he's going to get rid of my cards. But we're winning. Well, not anymore, he isn't. This is good. This is good. Okay, so we can play another Jeff. Turn 4. It's fine. We can lock down lanes right now. Damn you. It's not like I can move or anything, though. There goes Goose. That's fine. Then we're going to play Professor X. And then we'll play another Juggernaut to win a lane. Oh, the bittersweet victory is in the approaching lanes right now. Let's go. We are approaching victory in 3, 2, 1 rounds. All right, there it is. Okay. There it is that. Boom. That's our lane to win. Okay. So now we play Professor X. And then we just, honestly, we just play the right lane. There it is. Iron Man. Perfect. That's a win on that. So now we have to win the right lane. Can we, though? I think we can. Oh, this is huge, actually. Then we can just do this. And then no matter what, we'll just put that there. So we're going to give up the lane. Okay. So +3. So we're going to have 2, 5, and 5. So 2 of them will become 5s. Plus the 2. So this is going to make 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 plus 8. Yeah, he's done. That's game. GG's. I wish people played it out so that I can get content though, because that would have been, this would have been such a great victory for me. GG's, bro. Thank you for the content. Wish you would have played it out. Okay. We'll do that. That's fine. Ebony Maw, that's fine. We're going to just kill that because actually we can yank him. That'll be funny. Should we yank him? Or should we kill it? He gets nothing there. No matter what. That's funny. Let's go. A rock? We snap, we get a free lane. Bye-bye! Dude, man. We are just winning on all cylinders right now, dude. Let's go! Let's go! Alright, I'm going to check something really quick while we do this. Let's see, open a new page. Realistically, if we got to like 130, we'd be in the top 20. That's crazy. We'll play here. It's fine. Ongoing effects. He's not ongoing, so we're chilling. Shit. We can save our Polaris for when we need to. Actually, we can screw her over soon. He can't play there, though, so we're fine. That's fine. Okay. Ebony Maw. So we can Killmonger that, which we just pulled. You know, I have a knack for saying the card we need and then pulling it, like, the very next turn. Like, holler at your boy, dude. Holla at your boy, dude. All right, now we're going to Polaris to the right. Oh, actually, we can knock him off and just disrupt the whole combo. Let's see here. What's worth more, though? We'll see. We're going to see what he's playing. Thrill House? Okay, what's he got? He has Rescue. Rescue. We'll do that. And then that will ruin that. Let's see what he's got. Maximus, thank you for the draw. Okay, and now we can play this here so that she doesn't get the buff. And then we can play one more card. I think we can just play this, and then we'll honestly just win. We'll snap. That is game. That should be the victory. Bump him off completely. I don't think she procs until it's her turn. Oh, it does proc. Okay, that's fine still. We bump him off. Goes in the middle lane. We win the 2 lanes. Boom. And then leader. Oh, no. Still win, dude. Suck my leader penis, dude. Let's go. Suck balls. First leader encounter. Let's go. Dude, this deck is good. Silver Surfer's back, dude. I'm not excited about that. Cool. I'll take it. I think you can probably switch out the Iceman for something else, but I'm not complaining. The Iceman's not bad. We want to win 2 lanes at least. Power to Jeff, my guy. My name is Jeff. He's so good. He is so good. All right. So we have armor. I think we can yank the armor. Marvel's not friendly code. Yo, William, 9th time I've told you, please do not come into my channel and just give me your friend code. You don't even say hello. You don't say anything nice, but just your friend code expecting me to play with you. You don't even say hello. Like, so please leave me alone. Okay. Anyways, we are going to go and play. I think we have Professor X. Pause. We have Professor X, and we can win this lane just by having Silver Surfer. He's not going to touch it anyways, so it is whatever. Ooh, actually, this is pretty damn good. We can do What's up, Whistler? Dude, I got Jeff. He is so good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna Polaris, and then that's fine. That's gonna yank that. Okay, now he can't really play at all, right? On these lanes, we can Professor X right now. He's got a Tuma. It's gonna make him go to 7. I play Professor X this turn, right? Professor X this turn. And then Silver Surfer and Killmonger, right? So Silver Surfer will make him go +2. So he'll be 1, 2, 3. 3 power here to the Atuma. So we have to lock down something. I think we play this right now. We just lock that down. Hopefully it's not something too strong on the left. We'll find out. Okay. I don't know if that card flips. Does it? Does it really? Why can't I see that? Wait. Why can I see that? What do you mean? It says right here, created by Sentinel. This is just a Sentinel. Why can I see that? What the heck? Why am I able to see it? Yo, clip it. All right. Anyways, we'll do this here and then this here, and then we win. Snap. We win. That's game. This is so funny. Why was I able to see that? He can't play anything. He's stuck. He played it out. When you Professor X, can you see? It's Sentinel. Why was I able to see that? The game just gave me the ability to see his underneath his Invisible Woman. No, he didn't play that on that turn. He played Sentinel on Invisible Woman turn, I think turn 3. He played Invisible Woman and then Sentinel. Like turn 3 or turn 4. I shouldn't be able to see that. He played a Tomb on turn 5. I shouldn't have been able to see his card. I'm not complaining. On turn 6, I could see what he had under. That shouldn't be at all a thing. What the heck? How was your day, by the way, Whistler? Um, okay, same guy as before. I think we just shut down this lane. Actually, it's fine. We can actually shut down this lane. He can't play anything. So we'll win that lane ultimately.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh, you know what? We're fine. We can just Killmonger him later. We will do this here and this here. We have to go for the Professor X lock-in, and then we can just, depending on what's going to happen here. So turn 4. Going into turn 5. Well, let's find out where he plays, because at this point we can just win by locking it in. If he doesn't go right, we can win the right. Technically, right? I think I lose 2 a turn. So Maximus. So we can do this, right? If needed, and then just put him on the right if worst case scenario. Yeah, we win. We'll snap, and then we'll just Killmonger next turn. We'll Killmonger, win the left, win the right. That hurts. I think we do this. And I guess we just do that. It doesn't really matter, right? I mean, I would Juggernaut him, but it's not really safe to do that right now because he has the. Yeah, we win. Dang, we just outplayed the crap out of this dude. That's 3 games, bro. Yo, GG's, Thrill House. I'm sorry. We just have the upper hand on you, bro. He's going to have to go back to the drawing board on that one. This deck is amazing. It is so good. And it's just so simple. It's just, Jeff isn't even like the make or break. It's just, it's got answers for things, bro. It's lockdown. We locking the game down early, dog. Let's go. This is gonna be my last game, and then we're gonna hop off and then do some editing so that we can do the other stuff. We're playing against Spider-Man now. Okay. Okay. We played him earlier. I think, what was he playing? Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Actually, this is good because now we can actually we can play Polaris into Mr. Fantastic, and then we just Professor Exit. We just do this. We ramp up so high, we snap and Professor X. And then we just play Brood. Yeah, we win. He can't. He knows I'm under Professor X, so now he knows. So there it is. Enjoy that 18, bro. That's a lock in. But you're going to lock in that lane, so that's fine. What? I mean, we win. We literally just win. Is he playing for reals? I will try Jeff in C3. He's going to be great in C3, by the way. Having that ability to move, that's going to be so magical. He really tried to play around that, but you get that Quake out of here, boy. We got Jeff, dude. But he didn't. Jeff wasn't even in the match. But it's fine. We're just winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. And we're going to keep playing. And we're going to keep winning and winning some more. This deck right now, his percentage of win rate is crazy. Okay, we know what he's got. This is plain and simple. We're going to just, he's got Gamora. He had Mr. Fantastic. He had Quake. So be mindful of that. He's going to take 2 of my cards. Didn't get the Professor X, though, which is good. We don't know what we got taken from, though. So he's got my... No, that's his Daredevil. Okay. Oh, do we just play it straight up? Okay, we're both gonna... Oh, you know, I had Killmonger. What was I thinking? I think we do this into Juggernaut.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh, he got my Jeff. That's so rude. We'll just secure that lane for now. He has, yeah. But it's fine, because now we can just play Killmonger Polaris on the right, and we'll just win. Or we'll play Killmonger Maximus. That's 10 power. We'll clear the left side. We'll be fine. Oh, please go right, though. Please go right. Please go right. Perfect. And then we'll just win the right. Or on the left. So this is it. This is it. We just do this and this. We snap. And we win. Let's see here. He's got 1, 2, 3. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to lose 2. He's going to lose 2. We'll have power. Actually, is this better? Because then he's going to get yanked. Either his... Oof. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do now? Well, he can't play anything strong above, so we'll be fine. Let's just play it. Leader? I think we win that, right? No, we tied. He wins? He really tried to leader me 3 or 4 times straight? That's crazy. We should have played it the other way. Oh, no. He gets the stronger of the cards. Wow, they're really out here trying to leader their way up to the top again? That's hilarious. Well, that's back. All right. Well, we will play this here. Ooh, there's ninjas. Ninjas. We'll play this here, and then hopefully we can lock down something. I love Storm, Juggernaut, Professor X. That is a turn 2, sorry, a turn 3 and a turn 5 lockdown. You can basically lock down positions just because of that. Then we can play Jeff into wherever we want because he's so cute and cuddly. This will be my last game, though. I'm going to hop off after this. We've had some solid-ass games. Okay. We lock that down. Then we will play this. Ultimately bumping him out of the way. What's up, Patrick? Yeah, I'm playing Jeff, bro. We're going in with Jeff. We're doing it, bro. We're going in with Jeff. Jeff. Get that out of here. Go middle, go middle. Yes. Darkhawk. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to see what we get to play. Imagine if Jeff was a 3 cost. Dude, he'd be like so good with Silver Surfer. All right, where are you playing, big boy? He retreated. Well, GG's, man. Yeah. GG's. He's playing the he's playing the Rock. I see it right now. Korg, Quinjet, Zabu, Mystique, Cosmo, Agent Coulson, Darkhawk, Shang-Chi, Moon Girl, Rockslide, Devil Dino, She-Hulk. That is the Rock and Hawk cozy deck. But yeah, GG's, man. Thank you for the dub. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm gonna get going.